This man has three wives. Three wives. And he makes them work and he stays at home. Wow. How crazy is that? So, the Shade Root posts this story. Come on, where is it? This man has three wives and they're white, which is so interesting. And he's a self-proclaimed trophy husband, having three wives, and he doesn't work. He stays at home and they work. He must be packing. That's all I gotta say. I don't know what to say about this. This is ridiculous. I made a movie called a Second Husband about a woman with two husbands. So this is a topic that's suitable for this channel. I just think it's like, hey, I think it's interesting that these women are the ones that are the breadwinners, and they're okay with being the breadwinners and having this man live off of them. And the question I have is, who's the man of the house? Is it the person that has the money? Is it these women that have the money? Or is it him? And of course, yes, he is the man of the house because he's the male in the house. But more so, who has I guess what I meant by that, and I shouldn't have said that. That's mad sexist the way I said it. But who is the dominant one in the house? Who is the one that's controlling? Is it the one with the money or is it the man? Who is? It's interesting. And it's just a really interesting, juicy story. So, Waymont roomies, get into this. Nick Davis refers to himself as a trophy husband after revealing that he has three wives and doesn't work. How do you have three wives? It's not legal. These are not legal marriages. So I wonder what kind of like union they have, right? So he has to, and he doesn't work, right? The father of two explains that he doesn't have a job because the king doesn't move around much. Oh my God, I feel like he's from Nigeria. There are people in a certain tribe in Delta State. I'm from Delta State, but not where I'm from. They're from the tribe, they're Wari. And this is what men do. The women are the ones that do all the work. And they come home, their husbands sit in the house all day, drink beer. Sometimes they would have multiple wives too. And they don't do any work. They make their women work, and the women come home with the money, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it makes sense. If I like have all these women, I would, it makes sense. But what I want to understand is how in America, you got a bunch of white women to do this, right? You got a bunch of white women to do this. And apparently so I don't understand how that happens. And where on earth in America is this? Like somewhere in middle America? Like, where is this? So the father of two explains that he doesn't have a job. The king doesn't move around much, while the queens have all the power. Okay. Although Nick is over there living it up like a king, his three wives all have full-time jobs. Wow, this was on the New York Post. According to the New York Post, Nick met his first wife, April, in college 15 years ago. The couple welcomed Jennifer into their marriage 9 years later after April introduced Jennifer to her husband, thinking she would be a good fit for their family. Wow. Danielle joined the threesome last year after meeting on the show about polygamy. So this is a whole show. Having three wives, knowing that we've all solidified our union and brought it together like we have, it's just unbelievable. I just feel like I'm just living a dream come true. Anyway, to each his own. Like, I don't really believe in polygamy. I think it's very toxic and detrimental, especially to the children. But to each his own. Live your life. As long as they're all, three consenting adults, do what you want to do. It's an interesting dynamic. Let's see what people have to say. It's a shame of that posted this. Budman, I think. Wow. Rhythms of Nations. People are just like loving it. I love this for us. People are just like not loving this stuff. The guys are loving it though. This guy figured out life. Respect. People actually think having multiple wives is a great thing, but the idea of like dealing with multiple different people's emotions, more people being exposed to your flaws, people gossiping about you behind your back. There are a lot of toxic dynamics that come with that kind of situation, but to each his own. She said they can have this black man, is what she said. Seeing some comments stating black women will never. Can y'all signify the religion can y'all signify the region and countries these black women that will never, because in Africa polygamy is legal and there are legions of black women in that region, which is true. But I think they mean black American women would never, which they probably did. I mean, it happens, but it's just what, 3? 3? Anyway, it's all interesting. It's all interesting, to each his own. I don't think it's good for the kids. But look, there's a lot of income coming into this family, which is a good thing, I think. That is one of the benefits, right? There's a lot of income coming into this family, and they can save a lot more money, this way. It's more economical, actually. Let me know your thoughts anyway. Do you support it? Do you not? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. You're watching the Kenim O Show. I'm your host, Kenim O. And before I go, guys, make sure you check out Ray Messenger, powered by ChatGPT. She's your on-the-go writing assistant, and she'll write anything for you. She'll basically solve a lot of your writing problems or a lot of your problems. She'll answer questions about life. Just try her out. DM her on Instagram, Ray the AI, RAETHEAI. You can WhatsApp her too. Go to the website, raytheai.com, and you can click on the WhatsApp link to get access to WhatsApp. You can DM her on Facebook, all available. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. A peace.